I don't like the denomination that many times people use is the dream job. This is not a dream job. This is reality. I am Man United manager. But the reality is that I think it's a job that everyone wants, and not many had the chance to have. And I have it. I feel a bit frustrated that I'm not playing Champions League. I don't hide that I chase Sir Alex records in the Champions League number of matches as a manager. Man United is a Champions League club, and we have to make sure that July 2017, instead of waiting for the Europa League playoffs and then the group draw, we have to make sure that this club is where it has to be, which is obviously the Champions League. Well, the last 3 years are 3 years to forget. Are 3 years that I want to forget. I don't want the players to start the season by thinking we have to do better. What is to do better? To do better is to finish fourth. To finish fourth is not the aim. There are some managers that the last time they won a title was 10 years ago. Some of them, the last time they won a title was never. The last time I won a title was 1 year ago. It was not 10 years ago, 15 years ago, it was 1 year ago. So if I have a lot to prove, imagine the others. I'm 53, I'm a very young manager. If I have this approach of not try to prove to myself, not try to prove to the others, not going for big challenges, then I am in trouble. But the reality is that I was in trouble for the last 5 months, was when I was in trouble. The first month was not so good, and after the second month was a disaster. As you know, I'm more a manager that likes specialists and not so much the multifunctional players, because I am very clear in my approach, in my model of play, so I need specialists for that and not multifunctional players. We decided 4 targets. From these 4 we have 2 or 3?
2 at the moment.
3, we have 3. And until we don't have the 4th, we are still working hard. Myself, the structure, Mr. Woodward, the owners, we are working hard on that. When we have the 4th, I breathe, we all breathe, and then the market will be open, because we are not going to get the 4th on the 31st of August, no way. We are going to get the 4th before that, and then we are stable. Okay. You know how many young players I promote to the first team from academies? 49. Do you want to know who they are? You don't want to know who they are? 49. Some of them, we are speaking about big names. We are speaking about players that today, for example, they are Champions League winners. Players that are in the Euro. Players that are playing for national teams. And 49 is a lot. So once more, one lie repeated many times. Sometimes it looks that it's true, but will be always a lie. So for many, many times, many of you, with intention, without intention, that's not the point, I don't care about it, but it was not true. It's not my responsibility that Ryan is not in the club. The job Ryan wanted is the job that the club decided to give me. It's not my fault. Ryan wanted to be Man United manager, and the club, for the reasons that only the club, the owners, Mr. Woodward, the board, they can tell you, they decide that the job was for me. And if one day he wants to be back to the club while I'm here, I will never stop him to be back. I will always say yes if the club asks my opinion, and if one day the club offers him the chance to become the manager, I think will be something natural and consequence of his success in his managerial career. Maybe he's not a striker anymore, maybe he's not a number 9 anymore, but with me he will be never a number 6. He will be never somebody playing 50 meters away from the goal. You can tell me his pass is amazing. Yes, his pass is amazing, but my pass is also amazing without pressure. There are many players with a great pass, but to be there and to put the ball in the net is the most difficult thing you have to find. So for me, he will be a 9, he will be a 10, he will be a 9.5, but not a 6, not even an 8. To speak about one manager, one club, one, I don't like the word, but one enemy, I hate the words in football and in life, I don't think is right in this country. In the Premier League doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all, because if you focus too much in one team, in one opponent, the other ones will be laughing. The other ones will be so happy with that. I have to say that I'm the manager of the biggest club in the UK, so I don't have to be looking to the others so much, and I'm going to focus on ourselves and in our job. So I have the same respect for every club, every manager, every opponent, and thanks a lot to what Leicester did, because it's one of their legacies is to change forever the profile of the competition. Bring the umbrella. And yesterday I couldn't believe that was raining in the training ground, so was a great advice. And the second advice was to bring my typical bottle of wine, because now we are going to have many occasions to be together.